Hey everyone, Josh here with a look at another Star Wars toy. Today we're looking at a toy from Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. This is what's known as the Flash Speeder. You may remember it from the movie. It was at the end of the movie when the heroes made their assault on the palace at Theed. When they ambushed that group of battle droids and blew up one of the battle tanks. I believe this is the vehicle they used for that. Let's check it out. Now, one of the interesting features this thing has is it's spring-loaded. And what's going on here is underneath there are these clear plastic wheels that are spring-loaded. And it's designed so, if you see, you can see them bouncing back there. They got little shocks on them. It's so when you're playing with it and it's hovering and it rolls around the battlefield, it kind of has this hovery bounce to it. And some of the other things it does, you can see here, it seats a pilot. Or you can put, it looks like in the cockpit you can fit 4 figures, but really you can only fit 2 and maybe some accessories. But let's look at them here. The pilots do come out. They're just 3 3/4 figures. Standard guy. And you can look in there and see there's a seats for 2. The little steering wheel does actually move, but it doesn't have any control over the vehicle. And if you look at the back of the ship here, you can see the gunner's position. And if you see the little tab that the gunner's standing on, it rotates with the actual gun mount. And one of the cool things this thing does is the figure pops off of here. And most of these figures, if you didn't know, they have little holes in their feet. And sometimes you'll see these little pegs on something, and that means the figure is supposed to stand there. And that's, you put the little peg in the hole in his feet, and he stands in the right position. Excuse me. And what this platform does, if you see, you can actually push it back in to where you don't see it anymore, and just the gun turret is visible. And then when you're ready to use it again, you just pull on it. It's a little stiff. You just pull on it. You got to make sure the gun's facing forward to get it out, though. You just pull on it, and then you have a little stand for your guy to stand on while he's using the cannon. And let me show you what this cannon does. There's a little projectile in it, and you just pull back on the lever, and it shoots at the tanks. Let me show you that again real quick. You just insert it in until it clicks, and you pull back on the lever. There you go. You have a firing missile out of your flash speeder. Insert it back in until it clicks. And one other little trick this thing does is kind of interesting. If you look at this engine here, you can see there's a little compartment, but what you do is you pull back on this little line, and it pops the engine compartment up, and you flip it over, and boom, instant battle damage. And you can see what that looks like. You can see little engine parts in there, and it looks like it was shot with a large blaster cannon or a tank or something like that. And then when you're ready for repairs, you just pull it in the opposite direction, and there's a little like block in there. You just take the block and slide it and flip it. Boom, engine repaired. Here you go. Here's what it looks like from the front. Let's see, we'll lift it up a little bit so you can get the head-on view. You can see it from the other side. And of course the back. But that is what he looks like from all sides. Let's see if we get these guys back in here for the So they're ready for action. And this cockpit is a little tight compared to most vehicles. They do fit in here, but you gotta kind of wiggle him in and contort him until he gets in there. There you go, he's in. And we'll put the gunner back on his position. And there's nothing for the gunner to really hold on to. If you look, you just kind of got to put his hands in the general area. So it looks like he's controlling the weapon. There it is, everyone. There's your flash speeder from Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Thanks for watching, everyone.